All right, have and have not fans. I think it's been a couple of days since I did my, I guess you could say, video dump on the channel where I uploaded like over a dozen videos. So I figured, okay, it's been about 48 hours, give or take. So now's a good time to kind of talk about any last minute subjects I didn't really touch on as much as I wanted to before this Tuesday's episode. And I hope everybody had a great weekend. Here, for whatever reason, the weather has just been all over the place. A little bit of snow, a little bit of sleet, a little bit of freezing rain, sunshine. But today has been dreary the entire Sunday. And I think at this point, it's a good time to just talk for a couple of minutes here. Nothing too crazy in this video because I did touch upon this subject just a little bit when doing my episode review. And it has to do with the fact, do you think that Justin might kill RK in an upcoming episode? Honestly, I hope RK isn't killed off anytime soon. I mean, he is literally one of my favorite characters. I can't say he's like the best character in the show itself, but he's one of my favorites just because I know whenever RK is coming up on screen, it's going to be some funny stuff that he says, some one-liners, and you can definitely tell like his character is truly meant to represent a younger side of the haves and the have-nots, if you will, just because he definitely brings a different flavor to the show than compared to somebody from, let's say, his age range of maybe Benny or maybe even Melissa, so to speak. But I feel like it really comes down to the fact that Veronica asked RK to testify against Justin if she were to bring him to court due to the fact of him performing sexual acts on people that he arrests and possibly linking that to how he met Jeffrey. And I think it's plain to see that when it comes to this show, or even in real life, snitches get stitches. And going back to the episode of Cup of Tea when Catherine talked about Veronica being in a situation where, with your squeaky clean courtroom records, what about all those times where you allegedly tampered with evidence, or you had these thugs strong-arming and threatening witnesses to not testify in court? I feel like with Justin being the way he is, he might actually stalk RK in order to knock him off, so to speak, if it means preventing him from going to court to testify against him. Now, it was one thing, as soon as he walked out of the Artesian Hotel bar area, that was like, okay, this is something that's going to happen. But I'm really wondering how this beatdown that he got from the boys that David sent over to the house, I wonder how that's going to affect him. Is that going to make him like switch gears, in terms of how he deals with certain things in a particular order? Will he try to go after David first, or maybe even Veronica again, or possibly RK? But when you think about it, I think this was definitely foreshadowing for what's to come due to the fact that, yes, we do know that Justin is under investigation by his boss at the police station because Jim caught him in almost the act of getting his son Wyatt to perform sexual acts in order to get drugs. And there's been no follow-up on that ever since then, which is ridiculous. So would RK be a person to be testifying in court when that case is brought in front of the judge? And I would doubt that the judge proceeding the case would be his ex-wife. I mean, I don't think she would be able to stomach that kind of, thing, because remember, as soon as the video came up where Veronica showed Justin and Jeffrey, she immediately got up and rushed out of the courtroom. Same thing with what Veronica told Justin in this episode from the 70s, where I saw your wife, and she was just looking with her head down, depressed. Then I told her, like, don't worry, honey, you're not the first woman a homosexual man is, cheated with another man on. And then she like started crying. So emotionally, she might take the case. Maybe she's too close to it, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's not really about who's proceeding the case. It's whether or not RK will live in order to testify. And it's kind of interesting because Veronica said, if you don't get my jewelry back, then you're going to get arrested. So if he's arrested for the jewelry theft, would he still be able to testify against Justin in court? I don't know, whatever. But let me know your thoughts. Do you think RK will be killed by Justin just to prevent him from testifying in court against him? Or maybe not killed, but, beaten to the point or put away somewhere where he can't make it to court to testify. But hopefully, because it's kind of funny, it's almost like RK jumps out of one fire or hot grits and then jumps right into another pot. It's where, okay, if he gives his jewelry back to Veronica, then he might be in her good graces, so to speak. But remember, there was a time where Veronica wanted him killed off and blamed Jeffrey for it, so he gets arrested. I don't know if that's still going to happen, and I hope that isn't the case, but we'll just have to wait and see in the future. But let me know your thoughts. Do you believe that Justin will try to take care of RK in order to prevent him from testifying against him in court when Veronica presses charges against him, most likely in the near future? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button as well as leaving your thoughts in the comment section below so we can keep the conversation going. On the left hand side of the screen, you should see a picture of Jeffrey Harrington. You can click on him in order to subscribe, but also hit the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content. Also, you should see some videos appearing on the screen as well that I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy if you enjoyed the one you just saw. But also, be sure to follow me on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all my social media will be in the description below. And in order to help this channel hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to need your help. So make sure to share this video as well as the channel around with all of your friends on your own social media. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.